we want to implement a policy, it needs to be driven by proper scientific data, and the only way that can be done is that we engage in scientific research. So there's research need to be done for climate change. We need to know how fast the sea levels are rising, where they're rising, and if they're rising. We also need to look at our marine and terrestrial conservation policies. You may have heard some time ago that we have the grouper spawning season, and there's now been an extension of that for another 8 years. But we need to ensure that we provide the scientific data to support that kind of decision making. Once you have the scientific data to say the groupers are in a serious decline, and you put that to the public, the Cayman Islands public are smart enough to accept a decision to restrict fishing there for a while. But you can't just make a unilateral decision and say government is all supreme and we are just going to stop fishing because we decide so. They need to be supported by scientific data. So the United Democratic Party is prepared to allocate a $500,000 budget per annum for environmental research and monitoring that will enable our country to develop evidence-based policy when it comes to environmental management. And that is what your party is committed to do. In an analysis of 14 overseas territories, as I told you, and it was conducted by the Royal Society for the Protection of Birds and another environmental NGO, and a report said that Cayman was significantly lacking, where's their words, in its environmental protection legislation. My friends, you know we are proud citizens. We don't like to be significantly lacking in anything. So this must be corrected. What are we going to do about it then? Vote for UDP, that's right.